Hey everyone, this is Doug Kenny from Stories From Motorsports and Relentless and Unstoppable, presenting the pilot episode for the international version. So I welcome you to Stories From Motorsports International. Today we have Vincenzo Sospiri from the IndyCar series and the Formula 3000 series. How you doing, man?
I'm very good, thank you very much. Thank you for having me on your program.
No problem. It's a pleasure to have you. So tell everyone a little bit of what you're known for.
Well, going back to a long time ago, I did some karting, I did some Formula, then I went up to Formula 3000, then I moved to Formula 1 in 96 with the Benetton as a sales driver. Then I was in 97 with Lola Mastercard in Formula 1, then for some reason the team stopped the program. And from there I moved straight to actually I was in Sao Paulo. I received a phone call from the team Scandia, Andy Evans, and then I moved to Indianapolis straight away from Brazil to America.
That's really cool. So you're well known as well for your qualifying run in the Indianapolis 500 in 97 for IndyCar fans, right?
Yes, right. Yeah, it was a very good experience. The team worked fantastically well. I have to go through all the rookie tests and everything to qualify for the main event, and then everything went well. The qualify we were on the front row, P3, and everything worked very well. It was the first Dallara chassis and the first Goodyear tires. The second one was I think P11 or P12.
That's really cool that you got to experience that. So where are you originally from?
I'm from Italy. I'm from Forli, somewhere near Imola, where Imola Grand Prix track is. That's where I was born, and that's where I am now.
Pretty cool. What was your upbringing in Italy like?
It's quite good, actually. The people here are very nice. The raceway, the system here is a lot of fun. Especially in this area, we have also the Alfa Tauri, which is the Formula 1 team. The Ferrari is not far from us. So it's very, very concentrated in Emilia-Romagna, where the motorsport is in Italy.
Great to hear. So what made you get into racing?
Basically, I was actually doing motocross because I was following my father's career. He was racing in motocross and he was actually very fast. And I was 8 years old. I was doing the small kid racing in motocross. Then for some reason, there was a very big accident my father had, and then he stayed out of racing for 2 years. So I didn't do anything for 2 years. It's normal sport like football, tennis, running with my friend when I was a kid. And then when he just recovered from the big accident, he just couldn't race anymore in motocross because they built his foot on the wrong way around. So his foot he couldn't fit anymore in the boot. So then he bought a go-kart. And then I was doing the mechanic for him. For a while, I did just a mechanic for him. And then after, he let me try the go-kart once, and he said, wow. And the day after, he bought me a go-kart. And then from there, we were helping each other. I was doing mechanic for him. He was doing mechanic for me. That was back in 1881. So I started in August 1881. Then from there, in 82, we won the Italian Championship 3 years in a row, 82, 83, 84. We won the European Championship in 84, 85, and 87. And I won the World Championship in 87, and I finished second in 87, the 125. So that's the karting career. Then from there, I moved to Formula 4 in England. I moved over to England by myself, and that's where I start my racing career, racing car.
Pretty cool. England is where a lot of the drivers I read, like Fittipaldi and Gilles de Ferran, were brought up in racing. So not surprised by that.
We grew together with Gilles de Ferran, David Coulthard, Michael Schumacher, and so on, so on. Basically, I just followed the career what Ayrton Senna was before in the same manufacturer of the go-kart that I raced. It was from 79 to 81 was Ayrton Senna. From 82 to 84 was Stefano Modena. And from 85 to 87, it was myself in that team. And then from there, I know Ayrton moved to the Formula 4 in England. So I followed his career. I did Formula 4. I finished second in the championship, the RSC championship. And I won the Formula 4 festival. Then from there, I moved to Formula 3, and then 3000, and Formula 1. And then after, I went to Indy.
That is incredible. So you're an Ayrton Senna fan?
Yeah, I know. I knew him very well. Yeah, he's the best driver and the best man.
Yeah, definitely. Did you witness his rivalry with Alan Prost?
Yeah, there were. I always now I have my racing team, and I always before I was running single seater. Now we're running GT cars, but before when I run single seat, I always compare two very high best driver and champion, world champion, which is Alan Prost and Ayrton Senna. And I always explain to my driver that one is a talent, a normal, natural talent that is always fast in the dry, in the wet. The other one is a very, very good driver, which he built himself up, which is very, very fast in the dry condition, but is struggling a little bit in the wet condition, which is Alan Prost. So I keep telling them there is always on the with working hard, you can always achieve the target. The important is to never give up and always work hard.
Definitely. Pretty cool. What was your reaction when Senna had his unfortunate accident?
It was bad actually. I was racing at Silverstone that weekend in Formula 3000. We raced on the Monday, so we knew that's the accident of Senna and we knew everything. It was for me it was very depressing, very very like I don't know, very sad because somebody like him, which is always got almost 100% control of the car, having that big accident, which he was due not to his mistake, but somebody that probably broke in the car and died. That's incredible. That's something that it shouldn't happen and it should never happen.
Yeah, that was a very unfortunate accident and looked like it was similar to Earnhardt's accident, being that both of them were kind of on par with the drivers they were, you know?
Correct, correct.